go ahead and watch Slush's first run. So Slush is heading out, right? Looks like he's setting up to do a back right sort of thing.
The enemy has your flag. Your team has the enemy flag.
Slush is out. First grab attempt.
The enemy has your flag. The enemy has your flag. The enemy has your flag. The enemy has your flag.
Great shot.
It's like Berserker taking care of swiftly there by DL, and Tasty misses coming in on a third grab. Berserker back in, blocked again. So it looks like
The enemy has your flag. The enemy has your flag.
team's offense is getting shut down.
The enemy has your flag.
Early.
The enemy has your flag. The enemy has your flag. The enemy has your flag.
Coltec there, nicely taken out. Slush for the return.
Your team has the enemy flag. Your team has the enemy flag. The enemy has your flag.
Apple there,
enemy captured the
opening up the
enemy
game with the
has
first
your
round
flag.
for
Has your flag.
DL's team.
The enemy has your flag. Your team has the enemy flag. The enemy has your flag.
The enemy captured your flag.
Your team has the enemy flag. Your team has the enemy flag. The enemy has your flag. The enemy has your flag. The enemy has your flag.
Great shot.
Your team has the enemy flag. Your team has the enemy flag. Your team captured the flag. The enemy has your flag. The enemy has your flag. The enemy has your flag.
The enemy captured your flag.
The enemy has your flag. Your team has the enemy flag. The enemy has your flag. The enemy has your flag. The enemy has your flag. Your team has the enemy flag. The enemy has your flag. The enemy has your flag. The enemy has your flag. Your team has the enemy flag. Your team has the enemy flag.
Your team captured the flag.
The enemy has your flag. Your team has the enemy flag. The enemy has your flag. Your team has the enemy flag. Your team has the enemy flag. The enemy has your flag. The enemy has your flag. The enemy has your flag. The enemy flag. Your team has the enemy flag.
No.
The enemy has your flag. The enemy has your flag. Your team has the enemy flag. Your team has the enemy flag. The enemy has your flag.
The enemy captured your flag.
Your team has the enemy flag. The enemy has your flag. The enemy has your flag.
The enemy
Looks like
captured your flag.
DL's team's kind of running away with this game. And this is the tie-breaking map for their single elimination best of 3. So this is their 3rd map in this match. And currently DL's team lead it 5-2. So if they win
The
this
enemy has your flag.
map,
The
then
enemy
they win the
has your
match.
flag.
And they'll be moving on to face, I'm not quite sure who. I think the winner of the other match
The
is going on
enemy
right now.
has your flag. The enemy 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 has your flag. Your team has the enemy flag. The enemy has your flag.
Nice move. Nice move. Awesome.
The enemy has your flag.